Ah, one shall stand and one shall fall. Here we are looking at Revenge of the Fallen. Sorry, wrong way. Revenge of the Fallen, Optimus Prime. Now, I'm gonna have to zoom out a little bit more just to get the majesty of this figure. This guy is just plain awesome. And we're going to get right down to the nitty-gritty of the awesomeness of this figure. Alright, so let's look at articulation here. Crap, let me get... There we go, much better. Sorry about that. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Articulation. He has wonderful... I mean, look at this pose. You could not have gotten this pose with the last figure. Or, you know, you could have maybe gotten it, but it would not have looked this cool, this epic. Especially since, you know, that Optimus Prime had a gun, and this one has swords. Twin swords, baby. Now, once again, you can get him in a lot of different poses, and his swords fold up right behind here. This is the only downfall with the actual robot mode, I feel. It's the actual storage of these weapons. Because they actually hamper his elbow articulation. Because yeah, see, if you don't do it right, the fact that this part is going to bump into the sword will set the sword off. There we go. Sorry, sometimes the shoulder joints don't like to stay in the position they're supposed to. That's the thing. Some of the joints do kind of like to wander around with this figure, but it's not that big of a deal. It's not as big of a problem as I have with the other Prime figure. Now, let's get to the other things on this video, because I'm not transforming this guy on motherfucking camera, because that is painful, and I absolutely hate hearing, "I am Optimus Prime. I am Optimus." Yeah. You'll if you try to, you'll hear this a lot. I am Optimus Prime. I am Optimus Prime. I am Optimus Prime. I am Optimus Prime. You'll hear that over and over and over and over again while you're transforming this bastard. Which is the only downfall, which is why when I get to his transformation, I'm going to talk about how I feel about this transformation. In any case, this robot mode is phenomenal. This is, I think, as movie accurate of a toy of Optimus Prime anyways that we are going to get that still transforms. This is just gorgeous, and I mean, I love the way he looks. I love the way he looks. He looks like Optimus Prime. He still has this G1 feel to it. He still has the movie aspect to him. He is a great figure. He is a good figure. Nice. I highly recommend him. He gets a 10 for robot mode and for his nostalgia factor. Playability. Once again, his playability is far more than the other Optimus Prime. But it's still hampered because there's just some things you can't do with these blades that are behind his arms. Because if you try to straighten out his arm, these swords will either pop out or you'll break them. And I'm not going to force it because they're now really locked in there, and I'm afraid they're gonna snap if I try to force them to pop out. Anyways, playability for this guy is amazing. He is fantastic. I totally recommend him. You should go out and get him now. Anyways, I'm gonna stop the video right here, and I'm gonna transform him. And when I come back, I'm probably going to be insane, or even more insane than I already am. And we'll and we will give him a look through on his alt mode and whatnot. So, see you then. Alright, so we're back. Yeah. I hate transforming this figure, but I love it all at the same time. It's a paradox. Well, hold on. Alright, sorry. Something wasn't fitting right. Alright, anyways. So, this is the new Optimus Prime figure. Excuse me. And his robot mode. And all I can say to this is, did I say robot mode? God damn it, I must be retarded or some shit today. This is Optimus Prime in his vehicle mode, and I gotta say, this is very, very nice. I mean, very movie accurate. Once again, this toy I feel as though just trumps the last movie Prime in all ways. I mean, he rolls very nicely, and it's just a great, great figure. This mode gets a 10. Now, transformation. Transformation sucks my, sucks my nuts. Ultimately and completely sucks my nuts. For the love of God, they couldn't have made this toy any more difficult and or annoying to fucking transform. This is a pain in the ass. I absolutely hate transforming him. And yet, like I said, I love the way he looks in both modes. So I kind of have to, especially since he's a transformer. And I have the kind of compulsion to transform my Transformers. I know, it's pathetic. But this guy, he's just a wonderful figure. Through and through. But the transformation is a pain in the ass. And you will hear, I am Optimus Prime throughout the whole goddamn thing. Oh yeah. He has a sound effect. Woohoo, that sound effect sucks. Anyways, back to the transformation. I'm gonna give it like 4 points because it's a pain in the fucking ass, and you will hate yourself for doing it. So, anyways, that's all I have for Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Prime. Please join back with me when I compare the two figures together and kind of talk more in depth about how I feel about both figures and compare them. Anyways, this is Omki saying take it easy, guys. If it's easy, take it twice. Later.